I moved. For the first time in 12 years, I moved. Specifically, my right arm moved, ending its long, tiresome impression of a salami. "That's good, Gabriel. Very good," the doctor said. "Can you do it again?" I couldn't. Whatever I'd done before didn't work anymore. Not that I remembered what that was. "Come on," I mumbled. Behind me, silence. I could feel his eyes on me, watching, waiting, judging. He wouldn't have much patience for this. The useless salami of an arm lay beside my useless salami of a body, itself spread over a bed. The doctor, I'd forgotten his name, H something, moved around to the machines directly behind me. Horace? No. Horton? No. Hortense? Probably not. Whoever he was. Heracles? He adjusted something on the computers attached to my neck. Adjusting me, I guessed. I studied my recalcitrant arm, almost seeing it clearer now, the cold blue light from the window just a little bit brighter. Clad in its new home of metal and electroactive polymers, the actual flesh of my forearm was barely visible, lost in the machine. "Try it now," the doctor said. Jorge? Dr. J? The arm flopped. "Yes!" I shouted, tears spilling the dams, streaming down my face. Flop, it went again. I was almost showing off now. Flop, flop, flop. The doctor, fuck it, Dr. H, that's his name now, grunted. "Okay, Gabriel," he said, voice even, like he witnessed miracles all the time, like he couldn't go a goddamn day without seeing the impossible. "I'm going to put the other one online now." More tapping around on the computer. "Try your left." Flop went my right arm. And again. I concentrated as hard as I could on the concept of left. Left. Izquierda. Liberal. Communist. I started to growl at it when a massive pain erupted in my neck, my jaw locking open. The pain faded. "Sorry, Gabriel," Dr. H said. "We had the gain up." "There," he said. "Try again." He moved around beside me, running his fingers down my left arm in its own matching exoskeleton. My right arm flopped again. A mistake. I couldn't afford mistakes. The more I made, the more they'd reconsider, the more opportunity they'd have to realize their own mistake, that I didn't belong in the suit. "Don't try to move it," Dr. H suggested. "Think about doing something with it, like punching someone. Think about punching my hand." He sat down on the bed and held his own palm over my left hand, ready to spar with it. I couldn't recall ever throwing a left in my life. I imagined slapping his hand. Nothing happened. I imagined punching him. Still nothing. I imagined taking his head off with one swing, sending his skull bouncing down the hall. Still nothing. No, there was something there. My right arm lurched across my body, coming to rest in my lap. I could see the doubt in his eyes. He picked my right hand up and reached across me to set it down, which exposed him rather badly to my other, more sinister hand, which chose this moment to rise up into his stomach. "Yes!" I shouted. He grunted, folding up over me. "No," I mumbled, reconsidering. "Sorry." Dr. H stood up, rubbing his midsection. "Given the circumstances, I guess that's cause for celebration." He stepped back. "And don't worry, I'm okay." I hadn't asked. I hadn't worried either. A little more mindful of his positioning this time, he pulled the blanket down further, revealing my legs and their own new hardware.